When God sent hornets ahead of Israel, Joshua 24:12 declares, "Then Joshua said to all the people, 'See how the Lord your God has fought for you from that time, when Moses lifted up his staff from the waters of the Red Sea until this very day. The Lord your God has been driving out these nations before you, and you have not made any effort against them.' And he also said, 'The hornets which you saw.' God had sent even those hornets ahead of you to drive out the nations, that they may not be a thorn in your side and an irritation to you. And so it was that God, the God of your fathers, drove them out before you and gave you their land." Before Israel ever went into battle, God had fought for them. He'd already won the war. But how? How did God fight for them? Well, not with fire from heaven, not with plagues, not with part of the Red Sea, but with hornets. The natural hornet is a fierce fighter. They swarm over their victims and sting them, and they do so relentlessly. There's no mercy in their attack. They go after anyone who invades their space. There are many of them. They come in massive swarms. So God used these hornets to drive out the nations before Israel. It says here that the nations were driven out by swarms before a sword was ever drawn. God wins unseen wars. God is saying to us in this passage that He doesn't always fight our battles in the way that we think He will, but He will fight for us. And sometimes He'll use means that we wouldn't think of using, but He is a warrior, and He will win the victory. So don't worry about the battles that you're facing today, because God is already in the midst of them. He's fighting for you. Sometimes He may use means that are a little bit outside of the box, that you wouldn't think of using, but He'll win the victory. So trust Him. Trust in His methods. Trust in His timing. It's going to take care of you. Hornets represent God's judgment. God uses these hornets to punish the wicked and to judge the wicked. In this passage, He used them to drive the wicked Canaanites out of the promised land, so that His people could possess the land. And when God judges the wicked, He does so righteously because He is righteous. God is just. His judgments are just. And this is what we see here in the book of Joshua. God is just, but He's also kind, because He didn't have to destroy the Canaanites. He didn't have to punish them. He didn't have to judge them. But He wanted to bless His people. And so He did what was necessary to do in order to bless His people. Are there any hornets in your life right now? Are there any situations that you're facing that feel like hornets? I'll bring those situations to God. Ask Him to deal with those situations. Ask Him to drive those situations out of your life, because He is a righteous God who is able to deliver you. He's more than able to deliver you from whatever situation you're facing. Trust in His ability, trust in His willingness, and trust in His timing. He will deliver you. Just wait and see what He's going to do. Remember, God is in the midst of your battles. God is a warrior. He will win your battles. Sometimes He'll do it in ways that you wouldn't think He would, but He'll do it. He'll fight your battles. He'll drive the hornets out of your life. Just trust in Him. Well, that's it for today. Till next time, God bless you.